What's going on, guys? Another sad day for me. You can see the S13 is back on the rack, and you already know if she's on the rack, there's something wrong. So previous video, we took the car out for a test drive, for the first test drive, and that went well. Nothing broke down, and I was just cruising all the way through. But a few days after the test drive, I took it out for another drive and then brought it back, and the car is running very lean. This is at idle. So after I pull over, let it sit, let it just idle and cool down, and I look at the AFR gauge. It was running like 17, 18. I think it was peaking out around 18 to 19, but I mean it was like way above. What I did was I pulled over and I checked, make sure all of my couplers in the cooler pipings are tight and the vacuum hoses are still intact. So that checked out, and it was still running lean. So the fuel pressure was within specs, and I even turned it up a notch and it was still running lean. So I got my smoke machine set up right now, and this is going to be my 100th smoke test already. I've been doing smoke tests like back to back on this car, and I just can't seem to find any leaks. So it doesn't hurt to give it another try, but this time I'm just gonna take my time and just go through the whole car, go through every single vacuum line, even the brake booster, the exhaust gasket, all of that. But yeah, this is what I'm dealing with right now. So this is my smoke machine, and so S13. I bought it from Amazon for like, I think $100. Yeah, around there. It was less than 200 for sure. But I mean, this machine is compact, it's small, but it's mighty. It pumps a lot of smoke, and all you need is just add some like essential oil, which I have right there. Only the best, Johnson & Johnson. But yeah, just pour it in here. This is a transparent glass. As you can see, the fill level right now is above the max. I already filled it up. So what you do is just, put this on some battery power, and then turn this on. This is the compressor, and this is the smoke. So when I turn the compressor first, and then the smoke will slowly come out. But yeah, so I've already done a few times on the intake side. So today I'm gonna take a different approach and just go check the exhaust side. If there's check for like any exhaust leaks, any damaged gasket. I actually posted on the 240 forum, and I was asking for some inputs and advice of where to go. Everyone suggested that it could be a exhaust leaks, because I test, like, you guys have no idea, I've been testing back to back on the intake side, and I just can't seem to find any leaks. So we're gonna start off with the exhaust, and hopefully like maybe something small like a gasket, because like I'm like stressing out already, like there's no leak and I don't know where else to go. So hopefully it's just as easy as an exhaust gasket. Also, someone told me that the Tomei fuel pressure regulator was also giving some bad reading or some issue within the pressure and stuff, and I didn't know about that, but someone told me they had experience with issue with the Tomei fuel pressure regulator. So this is brand new, and I've only put like less than two miles on this, and yeah, there's no way it would come defective, but it happens. I'm not saying it never. So I don't know if I should change this out. I mean, this might be last resort if everything checks out. Alright guys, I actually relocated the machine to the back so I can just pump smoke through the tailpipe, and then just kind of trace the exhaust from the back up and see if there's any leaks. So pretty much, like I said, this is the compressor. You just turn it on, just let it run, and then on the other end, this is the where the smoke comes out. So it comes with a bunch of fittings, but this is my favorite because you can just stick it in here, and then this is a hand pump. You just keep pumping it, and then this piece here will just expand and fill up the gaps, the hole right here. So let me show you guys. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand. If only I had some help.
Keep pumping.
Wow, what kind of friend is that? So Jason decided to like lend a hand after watching me struggling.
Oh shit.
Hey, you releasing the pressure? What the hell, man? Frick you.
Man, you gotta make money from this video. It has to be more than 10 minutes.
Alright, it's in. It's all sealed. You can see. Now we're just gonna hit the smoke, which is on the right side. You can kind of hear the sound. It kind of drops. So right now it's just trying to fill the pressurize the system, and you see this black ball. Tight seal would be fully tight seal would be all the way down here. So if it's all the way up here, then there's a leak. But you know, most car is not going to be fully sealed. There's going to be some small leak. So because right now this is still trying to pump some smoke and pressure inside the exhaust. So this will gradually drop down once it's almost filled, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you?
No.
All right, while we wait for that to build up, we're just gonna get the car ready. Okay, car's on the lift. Let's see. Oh my goodness, freaking damn playing, bro, every single time. All right, so first joint right here. This is brand new exhaust gasket, by the way. So I don't see any leak. This is where my exhaust has been heading the whole time. Gosh. Oh, actually, there's a leak right here. I mean, I just expected it to be leaking from here because this is kind of a wrong gasket. Let me see.
Kind of big.
Ah, shoot. There you go. That might be it. That might be what's throwing my reading off right there.
Where?
Shoot. Oh, right there, right there. That booty hole right there. Let me see him again. See that booty hole right there?
Yeah, right here. Oh, wait.
Let me see. Can I see it? Watch out. Yeah. So, yeah, that might be it because my wideband is right here and there's a leak before. So.
Your turbocharger is leaking too.
Yep, guys, that might be the problem why this gasket right here. Can you guys see that? It's kind of hard, man, right there. That's a massive leak. I guess it might be the exhaust leak that's throwing off my AFR gauge, and everyone else suggested that it could be an exhaust leak, and they might be right. So I think I have one exhaust gasket in my toolbox. I'm not too sure. I gotta check, but I hope I have one because I don't want to wait like a week or two just for one exhaust gasket. So you can see there's a lot of smoke coming out, guys. There's a lot of smoke. I mean, there's the leak right here, but it's tiny. But this is more important because it's like right before the wideband O2. So yeah, let's just take this down and then get a new gasket for it. If this fixes the issue, I would be so happy. Like, I've been waiting for so long just so I can get this car aligned, registered, and get all the legal stuff done so I can finally take it out for a slide, you know. But I'm not getting my hopes up because there can be other issues that throwing off the reading too, leading out the car. But I mean, this one is a noticeable one. So all right, well, you get a new gasket and then see if that fixes it. All right, fellas, I got the downpipes off and you can see the gasket. You can kind of see where the leak is, where it was leaking from. I hope AutoZone or O'Reilly have this gasket in stock. If not, I might just freaking make my own. I mean, this shouldn't be too hard to find, this style gasket. So yeah, this thing is like feel how like thin and it's pretty much like a, it's almost like a chips, you know, crispy.
Look, there's pukas on it. You should explain why it's brown.
What?
Explain why it's brown.
How come?
Why is it brown?
You tell me.
You tell me. You're the mechanic.
Alright, here guys, this is the gasket in a better lighting. This gasket looks like it's been used over and over because this is freaking thin. It's like barely hanging on. You know, I can just break it off with my like 2 fingers. So it's time that, you know, we change it out to a brand new and thicker gasket. Hey guys, so we're back from the parts store. Unfortunately, they didn't have the gasket, but luckily I have this gasket maker, or like a make it yourself gasket. This is just an aluminum sheet. I didn't even know I had this, but yeah, so we managed to trace out the old gasket, and we pretty much just traced it on this board and made some holes, and this is where we're at currently. You can see Jason is done with the gasket, the new gasket, and let's try and test fit it. And the hose, all the holes lined up, and the gasket slightly overhang, but as long as it's sealed, that's all that matters. And the center hole is perfect, so this is good to go. We can install this back on and check for leaks again. So how we made this gasket is we just pretty much traced the old one on the aluminum sheet here, and we just drill some holes and then use the hole saw right there. This is what we use pretty much, and then some wooden 2x4. This is mainly just to hold the gasket in place so that we can that we can cut the center holes and then drill out the holes on the side. So that works out perfectly. And this cost me $0 because pretty much I had this the whole time. I think I got it for free from my landlord, but yeah, $0. O'Reilly, they were asking for like $7. So I'm glad we made our own, and all thanks to Jason.
It's not technically $0. How much is that sheet?
That sheet alone, probably, I think $20. I think so.
Not bad.
Alright guys, we're back from the parts store again. We made another trip to get this copper spray gasket. This will help pretty much like dissipate heat so that there's not like a burnt spot or one hot spot in one area. So this will help deal with any like slight small minor gaps in the gasket mating surface. I always use this on exhaust. Some people use the spray on the head gasket. This is about $16 a bottle. The way you apply this is just spray it on the surface, front and back. So I'll show you guys. Let me just put it on this hook here, bungee cord, so I don't get the copper spray on my fingers. So just like that. And then you just let this dry a little bit before you put it back on. I don't know how long you have to leave it on, But for me, I just, as long as it doesn't feel wet, then that's how I know when it's ready to be installed. All right, guys. So the new gasket is dried, and we're ready to install back the downpipe. So Jason's gonna assist me on that. We had some difficulty trying to get the smoke machine up, but we finally got it on.
Phillenstein.
Huh?
Phillenstein.
Yep. So it shouldn't leak, I hope, because I freaking pretty much sealed them up really good, and the copper spray as well. So just give it a few minutes for it to pressurize the exhaust system, and we'll look for leaks if there are any. What do you think? It's gonna leak or no? Huh?
Nope.
You think it's gonna leak?
Nope.
So far, I don't see the smoke. I know the one spot was right here, but this is the least of my concern.
This car is.
No leaks. So far, so good. Let's see if the exhaust housing on the turbo, yeah, it's not leaking either. I would go from the top, but actually I will drop the car down and look at the top. But yeah, it was a massive leak over here. So far, no leak. I was a bit concerned about this old O2 sensor bung. This is just snipped off, and then it's pretty much hammered down. But there's no leak coming out here. I was a little concerned about it. I thought this was leaking before, but it seems like it looks all good. There's no leaks. Check it out on this side. Yep, no more leak. How are we looking? Alright, so we're done with the exhaust repaired. Now it's time to start her up and see if she still runs lean. Hope Jason did everything correctly. It will probably run a lot better now with a good AFR reading. So during the first test drive, I think it was around like 14.7 to 15, and I'm hoping that it should be running around the same, should be giving out the same reading. So we're gonna start her up, let her warm up, because when she started to warm up, that's when she was doing like a lean reading. So we're gonna start them up for like 5 minutes or so, and then check back on the AFR. All right. Start her up. Just let the fuel pump prime for a little bit. Ooh, that sounds good. Just start it right up. AFR. Look at that. It's not even moving. 14.7. Not even moving. Exactly. Stoic. I think we may have fixed the problem. I think we may have just fixed the problem. Yeah. It's running. Oh wait. Shoot. Okay, now is richen up the mixture, because it's still a cold start. And then hopefully once she warms up, should be around 14.7 to 15. So we'll give her a few minutes and come back and check the reading. Alright gang, so it's been a bit more than 5 minutes, and the car seems to be running a lot better. Sounds more smoother. And if you look at the AFR gauge, it's still holding at 14.7. It's not leaning out at 19, 18. So I think that might have been the problem all along. It's just a leak before the wideband O2, just right where the exhaust, the turbo, what do you call it? The turbo, just where the turbo meets the downpipe. Holding at 14 still, and we're gonna take it out for a drive and see if it's still running properly. But like I said, the first test drive, we had no issues. The reading were like perfect until a few days after the test drive, took it out for a spin again, and it was bleeding out so bad. I guess the exhaust gasket came loose because the exhaust was hanging so low, and it was just like going up and down while we were driving. But then again, I had like a 200 plus pound passenger too, so that probably made it worse. But all right, so we'll take you out for a drive, and then I'll update you guys. All thanks to Jason though, he helped me a lot, and yeah, he's been my driver to the making multiple trips to the parts store. I'll see you guys in a few minutes once I take the car out for a drive. Buddy. Oh man, freaking the sun in my eye. And still looking good. See, at wide open throttle, it's still around 11 to 12. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. I'm not too concerned. I mean, I'm more concerned at the wide open throttle. If it stays lean at wide open throttle, that's a bit concerning, because that's when most of the loads. You want to try to drive it?
I'm good.
Huh?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh. R.I.P. my exhaust. Oh, fuck. Oh shit, police. Oh fuck. Oh shit, the cops. Dude, it's following me. I have no plates on. Did you get him? Ah, yes. This is like the second or the third encounter with the cops, and for some reason the cops always end up behind me. So that's why I'm a little nervous. The last thing I want is a ticket. But yeah, the car feels good. It's not running lean anymore. I think we're ready, honestly. I had to hold off on the alignments because the car was acting up. I think we're ready now. Still not a quick pull. That was kind of weird earlier, yeah? The ignition cut off.
Yeah, it is.
that was fun. I'm so happy. Check out the AFR again. Still only at 14. Yee! Oh my goodness. You guys don't understand how happy I am right now. Thanks, Jason. But man, this is crazy. I'm so happy on myself. I'm so proud of myself. I think this car is officially ready now. Oh man. That was so easy. I thought it was gonna be something else more like, you know, something more worse, but I'm glad it's just something so simple like an exhaust gasket. The main thing is that the car is running how it's supposed to, and I think on the next video I'm probably gonna take it out. I think might do an alignment. Yeah, I try to lower the car a little bit more in the front, but I'm maxed out on the coilovers, so I mean I still need to get a different coilovers. Probably invest in a better coilover because this is like mix and match right now. The front and the rear are two different brands. But yeah, so next video, alignment, and I don't have anything else for you guys. So thanks for watching. Like always, like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.